saying, like, it's been 7 years, it's almost a decade, and when I think of, oh, like, I've wasted all these years on this one person, thinking that, I'm almost 40 at 37 years old, like, I don't want to start from zero again with someone, like, getting to know them. It's just difficult for me now to do that. It's almost, I don't have a patience. I don't have that amount of patience to get to know someone to that depth anymore. And even then, even when it comes to like me trying to ask someone out, say 6 months after our breakup, I do still feel like there is, my ex, she's still part of me, part of my life when that happened. I don't think I have gotten over that relationship. And I don't know, something always holds me back from being as, you know, straightforward with another person.
Well, I understand the difficulty of getting older and wanting to be in a relationship, and relationships take time. They take time and effort and energy to get in depth with a person. And I understand your level of impatience at this age. You also mentioned that he's also a big part of your life, and you're not over him in a sense since the relationship has ended. Her. Sorry about that. So, how have the last 6 months been?
Ah, I'd say I was in a stage of denial almost at first. I was trying to like find ways to get back. I made a few calls to like her and just people she knows and friends of like mutual friends, just to see what she's up to and just to get like a idea of if it's truly over. Because we've had fights before. I just never thought it would come down to actually a breakup for this long. And I don't know, I still feel like because she's in my thoughts and she's always like, it was a 7 year old relationship. I did have feelings for her, deep feelings, and I don't know if I can get over her anytime soon, or even if I do get over her, like, I don't know how to do the dating anymore. It's a decade, things have changed. Like, I don't know how to get back into that.
Yeah. After a while, it can feel like if you've been in a relationship for a long time, it can feel like, are people doing things the same way
Yeah,
that
exactly.
they did 10 years ago?
That's genuinely a thought in my head because, like, when I was 30, like, we had friends, we would go out, hang out at bars and all that, but I don't really enjoy doing that anymore. I don't like the scenes anymore. I loved staying home watching stuff or like activities like, bowling and little things like here and there, but, I just don't enjoy doing the loud places or like meeting people. I wasn't always like a very social person either, but your friends are like younger, they just force you to go out, and you're just like, okay, I'll just keep you satisfied and go out and do stuff. And that's how we met. I met her through mutual friends. And, you know,
So did you and her spend that kind of time together, or staying in? What was the relationship like prior to ending?
well, we were very, like, we liked staying in, or if we went out, it wouldn't be like bars and clubs and stuff like that. We would do hikes and like road trips, kind of more of an adventurous things. She was very active and she kept me active, which I really liked about her. Um, yeah, we would just kind of cook, stay in, watch shows, movies, talk. But if we went out, it would have been like something adventurous, nature, or
Well, that sounds wonderful. Was there ever can you pinpoint a time where you feel like things took a turn? Or was it gradual?
I'd say the first 4 years of our relationship was just perfect and it got better and better, and then maybe we got too comfortable. I feel like the fire kept growing until the 4th year and then it stopped. Like just climb, and then it was just very leveled. Um, but I thought that's just, us. Like things have changed. Things change. Like we got busy. We both got promotions. Like we have big jobs, and it takes time and energy. So we just rather not do so much of that stuff anymore and stay home. I thought we're doing fine. We're both on the same page, especially when we never even really had a conversation about it. It was just kind of a silent understanding almost, because none of us ever brought anything up about how we don't do things anymore, or like we never bitched, basically. So I thought, okay, we're like both growing and we're on the same page and we're doing things however it's basically going naturally for us. And then 6 months ago, it just went downhill.
Oh. Was it a surprise to you?
I'd say yeah. I would say yes. I never thought, like, we've always had fights, disagreements and stuff, and it's gotten to a point that one of us stormed out and like kind of didn't want to talk or see each other. But then the most it's lasted was a day or a night. But this time it just, well, I guess I'm still in denial just because it sort of was the same kind of result of the fight, but it's lasting 6 months already.
Do you feel stuck in that feeling of you have usually when she stormed out or you stormed out and you guys were apart, and that feeling that you felt? And it sounds like you're telling me the last 6 months is almost like one long
Yeah,
fight.
I'd say yes. I don't think, and I think like the reason why I'm so like afraid to go out with other people is just because I feel like it's temporary and she's gonna come back and like I'm gonna be cheating now if I start talking to someone. It could be that. I really don't understand what's going on, but yeah, that's been a thought in my head that, oh, like maybe this is just a long, we're just not talking for a little bit and then we're gonna get back together. It's I don't know.
I understand the feeling. That's how it's been the entire 6 months. Do you see yourself having different perspectives, different thoughts to it over time in the 6 months, or have you been on the same page?
Honestly, the few times that I've actually approached someone to, get something going or ask them on a date, I had to force myself to do it. I had to like actually be under the influence of alcohol to not think about her, to be able like to talk to this girl, because it's so like I don't know. I was so comfortable. I don't like the feeling of playing games again and like. Now she's gonna like me. She's not gonna like me. Do I text her now? Do I text her in the morning? Like all of that. Like I have younger friends who are like doing that. Like I hear things from my nephews, and that like apparently the texting and all that is like has become a thing. It's just a lot to get back to. Like I already like did all of that, and I really loved her. We just like we never played those games. And we were just like going straight forward. We were talking our thoughts in a very respectful manner, and like we were always clear about our feelings and what we're going for and what we want in life and blah blah blah. But now I feel like I don't know if I can find someone like that. When I like even approach someone, I have that thought that she doesn't sound like her. This girl doesn't, that's not the same style that my girl was.
She's the standard everybody else is compared to.
Yeah, yeah, to some extent.
What I hear you saying is that on one hand, you don't feel like that it's over for good with you and her because it still feels like a fight. And the fights usually ended with somebody coming back, having a talk, and then moving on. And even though this was a breakup, it still feels like a fight to you. So you feel like she's still a big part of your life. And I understand that causing you to have a hard time approaching other people. And on the side of all of this, there's also the anxiety that comes with having to be single and date again and approach people, and all the anxiety that comes with the new ways of dating, how people interact with one another, especially nowadays. Every year there's something new going on.
Exactly.
And then, because she's still a big part of your life, anybody you want to approach, you're comparing it to her standard because they need to live up to what you had with her, and that can be a difficult filter to get through for a new person.
Yeah, I do feel that. And it just sucks because like now at 37, 7 years after we started dating, our conversations always were that we're gonna end up together and we're gonna marry and create a family and grow our family, and that was like I was already thinking about doing that because the only thing that we were kind of holding off, well, basically the reason why we were holding off marriage and all that was our jobs. We wanted to get promoted and focus on it and like kind of have a stable income for each of us, and then getting to the whole wedding and family and all that.
The idea of a marriage and wedding is almost in danger as well by her being gone, because seems like it was a goal for your future.
Yeah, it was. It was a goal for us, and we were working forward towards it. And now we've separated paths.
Have you been thinking about forming a family in the 6 months?
Yeah, sure, for sure. Like I didn't want to be too like when I have kids, I don't want to be too much older. Like our age gap, I don't want it to be too big. So I'm already at 37. Like I would like to have kids soon, but if I start dating again, I'm postponing that because I have to date someone for a while to get to know them, to see if it works out.